What's up, cows? It's your favorite demon cow, back at it again with another React Andy. This time round, it's a massive day for the unemployed! Apparently, Asmongold got banned again, and people be tweaking out over it. I don't know why people be tweaking out over it. Then again, though, Hassan Patcher says America deserved 9/11, and he gets no ban. But meanwhile, Tectone says that a woman is fat, and he gets 2-week ban. So... let me guess. Asmongold said prostitution bad. Oh no, let's just jump into it.
Massive day for the unemployed, that's me.
Asmongold just finished all over himself. Asmongold has been banned on Twitch. What did bro even do? Let's check it out.
Real.
The Virgin just said, just because he's...
Just because he... Yeah, this virgin, as he talks about himself.
Black. Okay, dude. Alright, let's hear what this 57-year-old
Blackman Gold.
man said. Twitch, as usual, dumpster company didn't give an official statement on his ban, but people are speculating that this...
You know, why? I swear it's always the case where it's never clear why he got banned. Unless you're calling women fat, in which case that's no, can't have that. Calling women fat, no. No, lay bad, can never do. Never ever. No woman is fat. They're just gonna die like 30 years earlier.
clip here caused it.
These people, they have kids with them. Well, then don't bring your kids. If you don't want to get shit, then don't bring your fucking kids. It's really simple. You mean you...
Oh, is that it? Oh, is it? It's the base clip where he's talking about defending your borders. Yeah, you know, if you're like crossing, if you're going to any country illegally and you bring your kids, you're a shitty parent. And if something happens to your kids, that's completely your fault as the parent because you're the one that brought in your child who has only like a quarter of their brain active. If not, maybe like half of their brain is only developed. And then you're going to cry about how your child got injured. My brother in Christ, you're the one that basically put them in that situation. They don't know no better. They're just doing what mommy and poppy tell them.
Kids, right? Watch whoever.
So here's the context. He's reacting to the Spain thing where a bunch of sneakos ran into the country.
Because if you don't do that, they'll use children and women as shields to get themselves over. And then they'll put more women and children at risk because they know that they can use them as collateral so they can get more of themselves over. That's the way it works. That's the way an animal thinks, and these people are animals.
He called family
Based! Yeah, people that go into any country illegally, they are animals. One could even say subhuman.
He's using children, emotional blackmail, and labeled migrants savages and animals instead of lethal...
Migrants. No. They are illegally entering a country, therefore they are criminals. There's a difference, but go off, I guess.
Would deter crossings into the Spanish enclave. I mean, that is a deterrent. Or you could just play them a sneako VOD and then leave by their own volition. Asmongold's Frogan should have supported terrorism, then he'd be safe.
Yeah, exactly, man. All you gotta do in current year is say America deserved 9/11, and then you'll have 11 billion followers.
More extreme measures for taking care of immigrants, where there would be a short-term amount of casualties for long-term safety and protection of the country's people.
I didn't even know our favorite bald man was making outdoor videos about this. How'd I miss that? Unless I just put it on my watch later and didn't get to it yet. I got 30 videos there.
Him banned because he's willing to do extreme things in the short term to ensure the safety of our nation and our people from foreign invaders who shouldn't be there to begin with.
I don't think Asmongold was talking about the United States, dude.
Deport the evil Zenless Zone Zero invaders from my Genshin Impact server. God damn it, they cannot take the thunder away from my beautiful anime girls.
They're savages. Absolute.
Yeah. You know, why isn't Tectone like played Wuthering Waves yet? Bro needs to play gacha games, but specifically just Wuthering Waves, and that's it.
Fucking savages. Hamas tactics, yeah, terrorists. Of course you don't want to do that. Doesn't mean you want to do it. But you have to do what you need to do in order to enforce your borders, man. Like, that's the way it is. People are too emotional to see that. Yeah, I mean, like, again, like, it's... You can't make decisions that way. And I understand the way that I talk about this might be a little bit extreme. It might be a little bit, you know...
Well, it only seems extreme because, you know, you're saying gaming people if they illegally cross a country, but at the same time, though, they are illegally going into your country. I'm pretty sure if you illegally go into China, they're not going to be happy, and the CCP, at the least, you're dying, and that's like the least of your problems.
Emotional. I wish we had.
Or who knows, it even goes on with Russia. From my knowledge to my knowledge, it is normal and is expected of any country where people illegally go into it. There are big boy punishments, even if that is only just prison.
More people like me.
You said
for multiple
children need to
years.
get for crossing the border with their parents. I find it funny how the dude didn't mention that Asmongold said illegally because, you know, in the mind of a cuckoo leftist, everyone is legal. If borders don't exist, what happened to the Soviet Union? Hassan replied with a classic, Hitler dead, no hard R.
We're gonna keep bringing in immigrants in this country on purpose, just so they can f your sister. But why?
Pipe down, Busta. You literally framed the 9/11
And they did.
newspaper on your wall. Classic cornball millennial, 40 without children. Yowza. Then again, Asmongold is like 50.
We have good news on Friday. Asmongold has been banned from Twitch.
Guys, it's so
We have good news? Who are you? I don't even know who you are, but go off, I guess, buddy.
Decoy voice just flipped on Asmongold. It's like Pearl Harbor 2.0.
So if that's what he said, he deserved a perma ban. Not just
If that's what he said, how about you do some research, you fucking retard? Aren't you Asian? Aren't you guys supposed to be, like, smart? And yet you're not smart enough to even, like, look into actually what he said?
a temporary 2 weeks slap on the wristband. Yeah, seriously, they need to just perma ban him and get him out of here.
A lot of people were asking for a permaban, and even Sneeko came in to defend Asmongold.
Asmongold got banned on Twitch.
People were actually going off and saying he deserved a permaban? Man, imagine saying you deserve a permaban for speaking the truth in current year. Crazy.
I don't think Asmongold should be banned on Twitch. I think I should be unbanned on Twitch.
You know, I don't think Asmongold should be banned on... Wait, did he say I should?
Asmongold got banned on Twitch. I don't think Asmongold should be banned on Twitch. I think I should be unbanned on Twitch.
He really just made it about himself. I did not mishear. But okay, you know, even the guy that is screaming Allahu Akbar with crazy eyes is saying Asmongold shouldn't have been banned. And that's telling you something.
If he's going to have this rhetoric, if he's going to say that babies should get I believe in free speech. I don't think it's good that he's banned on Twitch. Some of you guys are saying W, but, you know.
Is it me? Why does he look so AI? Does he have a face filter on? On his webcam? Something just looks so... He just looks plasticky. I don't know what it is. I think bro just needs to change his lighting. Not have a full front-facing webcam. It's not working, dude. I'm getting Uncanny Valley vibes.
His Chud fans like him, these Redditors who wanted people because they're subhuman, because they don't know anything, and Elon Musk put a battery in their back, they're going
Subhuman buzzword based.
to think Asmongold's a martyr now. They're going to think he's a hero now.
But again, Asmongold is talking in hypotheticals, right? Like, if the border was an open free-for-all, he's saying, you know, just open fire, undiscriminatory. He's basically saying he's okay with extreme measures being taken. While it is true that parents have responsibility for their children, like, you wouldn't want to bring your child to a Sneeko BLM rally or something like that, right? Like, you don't want to put them in harm's way. It is an
No. Listen, if you love your kids, you should always bring them to a BLM rally. Always, you know, anytime there is a protest, always bring your kids, because nothing bad ever happens. That's sarcasm. Something bad always happens.
extreme position to hold, so I understand why Twitch is upset.
You present a very specific scenario, just into a crowd, and now there happen to be kids too? Of course, because that's the reality. Because if you have kids in the crowd, and then kids are going to get in the crowd, then you're going to use the emotional weight of the kids getting in the crowd as a justification to not crowds. But
is he wrong? No, he's right because, well, everyone knows he's right. It just makes sense when it comes to people that are only out for themselves. And no, they're bringing their kids. They're not out for themselves to have a better life. Well, if they wanted a better life, they would do it legally. You know, they would actually sign the documents and wait however long they needed to actually come in the country. If they actually wanted to give their kids a better life, if this country was so much better.
you think that in the crowds is the correct option, which means that you would be okay taking the risk in the kids, which means that the kids is somehow acceptable, which means that doing that is not a big deal, and you'd be okay with it as well.
It's like that bone gun from Doom, bro.
Actually, I care about feeling bad about that I did the wrong thing.
What he's saying at is he doesn't want the zombies getting into Alexandria, and they need to protect their walls in The Walking Dead, you know, by any
Based. Amen.
means necessary. Hey, let's see what Reddit has to say about this. Yep, but these suspensions don't mean anything. They just come back like nothing ever happened and continue on doing the same thing. Twitch doesn't have any real consequences, unless you're Hassan. Do they just do this annual ban for Asmund to force him to clean his house, bathe, and get a haircut?
Real.
Asmongold banned on Twitch? Wow. I feel like Twitch is just super biased and they just don't like him. The leadership that
Yeah. It's not a feeling, it's just a fact. Look, literally compare the Asmongold bands versus the Satan Piker bands. I mean, isn't there the lady named Morg or something that has like 22 plus bans for constantly like breaching Twitch TOS or being the reason why Twitch has to actually make new rules?
Doesn't like him. They don't align with his politics, even though what he
Like, that woman should be permanent banned at this point, but she's not because she's a woman.
says is not very controversial now. They have favorites like Hassan, like Extra Emily, and when those guys do absolutely heinous shit or terrible things, they barely get banned at all. Maybe like a 1 day or something, and then someone like Asmongold will just get banned for jack.
You don't gotta be a Hassan fan to admit that what Asmongold said was extreme, like Asmon himself admitted that. But this is Twitch we're talking about, for crying out loud. It'd be more shocking if he wasn't banned for this, you know what I'm saying? It's a dying, dwindling platform run by a literal boomer gooner. Like, how are we shocked that he's banned for this? All he needs to do is change the flag in his background to get an unban.
For legal reasons, I said, don't care what your
No, that's actually a fact. He probably wouldn't be banned if he had that in the background always.
political leaning is. I think we can all agree that this was a bit much. Okay? Like, at bare minimum, this was a bit much. Do I think this was a bannable offense? Yes. Hey, brother, you lost me the moment you said no. Women and children. Oh well. Like, dog, what?
It's like a thought.
Yeah, but he's kind of right. Like, if he really is just right. Like, if there's like 60,000 people invading a country at the exact same time, but they're supposedly unarmed, and then they have a whole bunch of women and children in front of them, and then everyone's told to stand down, so it's perfectly fine that they all just come in. You're not like allowed to stop them at all. What? What do you want us to do to stop them? Use like tear gas? Oh no, wait, but women and children can't use tear gas because the women and children can't shoot them even with rubber bullets because women and children, that might permanently damage them. You see how the argument just kind of completely flops around when you actually take the idea of what he's saying and put it into reality? Because reality is that this is a tactic that people would do and would use if they knew it was the only thing they had to do, and it worked. Like, seriously, if anybody knew that if they went to a country illegally and they got shot, they would not be coming in. But if they knew that if they had their mommy and their child, like, right next to them, they probably wouldn't be shot because, oh no, you can't do it, you might hit child, might hit baby. Like, at that point, you know, what are you gonna do? Aim for the guy's knees? Aim for the woman's knees? There's no winning. This is a non-winning thing. When it comes down to it, it may sound terrible, but yeah, you're coming into a country illegally. If the country says, we don't want you here and we'll game into, and they decide to do that, you can say that's bad. You can say that's morally wrong, but I feel that it's completely justified.
Experiment. He was saying that the ends justify the means.
People are too emotional to see that. You can't make decisions that way.
Deep down, I don't actually think Asmongold believes it. He's just using this as an extreme example against suicidal empathy. I mean, using extremes to get your point across is one thing, but you know, when the extreme...
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, really. Like, the likelihood of it happening is low. But the fact that it can happen, well, it still can happen.
Is literally children. People aren't gonna listen. Like, I'm sure everyone can agree that illegal immigration is bad and, you know, enforce the border. Banned for telling the truth because he's moderately right-wing. But if you electrocute your dog, commit crimes on stream, or celebrate 9/11, nothing happens to you. Twitch, your bias is obvious.
They have forced our hand to do something truly barbaric. It is not because we want to. It's because these people have forced us to do this. Otherwise, the sovereignty of our nations will be completely dismantled.
Who's they? They/them?
Some of my best friends are trans.
Because if you don't do that, they'll use children and women as shields to get themselves over.
I wonder where he got that talking point from. Human shields. Where do you find that before?
He works for the most moral army.
And the Muslims are the problem.
I am not opening that can of worms. I want my $7,000
base.
This is Tel Aviv.
You're ignoring how the sausage is made because you don't want to feel bad about the outcome.
So pretty much Asmongold.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can't blame people that wouldn't want to be in the military or, you know, enforce borders if that's what they would have to do, but that's what it takes sometimes. There's a lot of movies that go into that you really do have to do that. Like, you have to hurt the women and the children because the women and children are just as vile as, like, their husbands. Or the women and children are going to hurt, you know, What am I thinking of?
World would just end Attack on Titan as soon as the rumbling starts.
Yeah, so like, comment, and subscribe on WestJet's video here. Link in the description. Tell me what y'all think in the comments below. Be sure to like if you enjoyed. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more. This was like really sloppy. This was this is the end of the sloppy jalopy react Andy slop. So I'll see you vamp cows next time. Vermire feast upon the next victim.